Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I am going to be attempting to make my art that I draw in today's video look like it has black mold on it with watercolor. That is the plan, at least. Today, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I am simply put going to be drawing one of my characters up close and everything like that. And then after that, I am going to, well, try to go over the entire page with some of my watercolor to make it look like it has black mold all over it. That is pretty much the plan, at least a very simple idea, if I do say so myself, but an idea that I'm a pretty big fan of because I've been using these little napkins and everything like that kind of thing to just kind of dot my my watercolor paints on and everything like that. Honestly, I really like the look of how these napkins look, especially when they just get more and more and more saturated. I think it looks really cool and kind of disgusting. And that is kind of what I want to achieve by doing this piece of art and everything like that. How I'm going to achieve that, I think the best way to achieve that is to wet the page and then just kind of splotch a lot of watercolor down. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be trying to do after I draw the character with, first off, my Pentel Graph Gear 500 mechanical pencil. After I use my mechanical pencil, I am then going to use my Sharpie S-Gel pen to make the final details of my character and everything like that kind of thing. And if I mess up any of the lines, I'm going to be using my Pentel Click Eraser to fix those lines. But after I actually draw the character and when I'm ready to go ahead and try to add everything that looks like black mold onto this piece of paper right here, I am, of course, going to be, well, watercolor painting with my Winsor & Newton mobile watercolor set. I'm going to be using some Fundamentals Creative Mark brushes today as well, and I've just got a red Solo cup with a tiny bit of water in it. I probably should add a little bit, but that's no issue because I've got some purified water right here. But without further ado, though, I do think it is now time for me to go ahead and just start drawing the character that, well, I need to go ahead and start drawing so I can actually do the rest of this piece of art. So let's go ahead and do that first off. You know what I'm saying? I think first off, I'm just going to go ahead and start at the top of the page, and I'm just going to start. I probably should get some lead out first. I'm just going to start doing some hair. I think I want the character to kind of fill up the page from like here to here. So I want to do hair. I want this character to have hair kind of thing. So I'm just going to have like hair kind of coming down kind of thing, just like that. Not very happy with this. I kind of want it to be more straight. There we go. And there we go. Alrighty. I don't know how happy I am with that, but I'm just going to stick with it for the moment, and I'm going to go ahead and do just the rest of the face. I'm not super happy with that, so I'm actually just going to go like this first, and then I'm going to erase the line afterwards and just see what I think about it after that. I think the chin is too long. I think I made a mistake. Oh well. No biggie, no biggie. That's why I'm using a pencil first. Okay, do I want to stick with that, or do I want to do something a little bit different? I don't think I'm really happy with this, to be honest with y'all. I don't really think I'm super happy with this. I like the hair, but it just doesn't feel right, and I think I can fix that. And I'm definitely not happy with the chin line. Doing one of these characters close up is something I've never really done before with hair. Let me put it that way. I've done my characters close up before. I've never done a character close up with hair though. So I'm just going to go ahead and erase this and just try to make it go away as much as possible. And now I'm going to go ahead and try to fix the hair as well. I think I know the issue. There we go. I think I'm going to try to stick it like with that, and let's try to just fix this real quick, and just go ahead and just go like that kind of thing. Is that any better? And let's just go ahead and add the eyes real quick. Let's go ahead and just first off add the nose. The middle of the face is right about there. So let's just go ahead and add the nose. Am I happy with that? Not really. I want the chin to be coming down a little bit more, I will admit, but I am happy with the face. I'm not super happy with the hair, and I'm not sure why. I'm just not super happy with the hair. Not very happy with how this drawing is coming along. Let me go ahead and just, sometimes it'd be like this kind of thing. I wanna get this looking exactly how I want it to. But looking at this last drawing I did, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And I think what I'm doing wrong is the chin is not out enough, and I think I'm just making it look too flat. I think I'm just making it look too flat. I think that really is the issue. Is my stuff still centered? Okay. I think that really is the issue at hand. And I'm not really big on erasing this whole drawing because that's going to be a lot, and I kind of want to restart, but And I think the forehead is not big enough either. I think that's another issue. Do I just want to take this page out and then just erase it later on? I think I'm going to do that because I don't feel like erasing this whole drawing. All right, yeah, I'm restarting, y'all. So I'm just going to take that out and try again. No biggie. It's just paper, you know what I'm saying? It's just paper. But, you know, just not happy with that. It just wasn't looking the way I wanted it to. I think probably what I'm going to do first off is actually just start in the middle, and I'm going to get this sketchbook all opened up. Once again, like I kind of want it to look like that kind of thing. This is kind of how I want it to look, like kind of like this character kind of thing, like but just a close up on its face. So I'm just going to kind of get that out, and I think I'm just going to start with the top of the page right there. Alrighty, I think I'm more happy with this now. So let's go ahead. No, it's still too wide. Not happy with that chin line. I am enjoying this. I'm challenging myself right now. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this right now because it is a challenge, because this is something I haven't really tried doing too much. So it is more of a challenge and not to get it the way I want. I'm not very good at scaling up my art, I will admit. That is one of my issues. So let's try this again. It's just, the chin is like, I don't want my character to look overweight, frankly put. It's not what I'm going for. I'm going for the whole anorexic look, you know what I'm saying? Going for the whole edgy, like, sewer slut look or something like that kind of thing. That's what I'm going for. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? How do I want to make this look? I'm struggling right now, y'all. Let's try. No. Not happy with it. Not happy with it. Maybe I just made the face too wide. Maybe I just made the face too wide. Maybe I need to make it smaller. Maybe that's what I need to do. Because I think I might have just made it too wide by accident. I think this one is the one I'm most happy with. I don't really want to draw the hair again, so I think I'm just going to stick with that. I think that's the thing. I think I was trying to go too far down with the face. And I think having the chin start higher up is probably better. So let's just go ahead and erase that. Man, I'm using my eraser today, that is for sure. But this is quite the challenge. I'm enjoying myself. All those eraser lines are going to be everywhere, but I don't care. So let's just stick with that. I think that should be good. So let's go and do the nose. Just like that kind of thing. Just like that. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm thinking that should be all good. So I'm going to go and do the neck now. Just like that. And there we go. All right, I think that is all good. Definitely not my best drawing ever, but it looks a lot more like how I envisioned it than not. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that for the moment. Now, what I need to do now that this drawing is pretty much all done is figure out whether I want to do something for the background. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to do anything for the background. I think that's just about all I wanted to do. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. And now I'm going to go ahead and start going over all the lines with my Sharpie S Gel pen. Are there any other pens I'd much rather use that I think would work better? Not really. So I'm just going to use my Sharpie S Gel pen and just start going over all of these lines with like a very sloppy style kind of thing. And I'm going to be doing 1 or 2 layers on most of these lines as well. And then after I'm done going over all these lines, I am going to go ahead and erase all of the pencil lines. I did a little bit of line right there. That was a mistake, but oh well, it is what it is. I did not do that on purpose. I think one thing I definitely want to start doing in the future as well is I want to get a lot better at doing backgrounds. Background art is something that is very, very, very interesting to me when I'm watching TV shows, anime, live act, and basically any show kind of thing. What really, really, really interests me besides character design is the background art. I really, really, really love like very dark background art. And I love being able to see what it's all about and everything like that kind of thing. And it's something I want to get better at doing. I'm not really very good at doing objects or perspective, and I feel like half of perspective is literally just background. So if I can get good at nailing the background and then just putting a character over it, I think I can basically do anything that I want to do at this moment. And so I really, really, really want to get better at doing backgrounds. I'd love to do like some ridiculous background and then just put a fish on it. I think that would be hilarious. I love drawing fish. And I think just doing some like super highly detailed drawing and then just drawing like a fish that fits in the same style on it would be hilarious. And that is something I really want to do. And that's something that I feel like would make this drawing even better than it is. Like if I could have like a hallway in the background and it looks amazing kind of thing, I think that'd be really cool. Granted, this would probably be more like an hour and a half drawing than a, what are we on? 15-minute drawing, but still, I think that would be really cool to do. And that is definitely something I want to do in the future, in all honesty. I do definitely also want to start doing some digital art. I've got to look into digital, see what getting a drawing tablet is, everything that's involved with that. I know then I'd have to learn software and all that sort of stuff, which I'm not very big on learning a new software. But, I mean, like, hey, if digital art is something I really enjoy, then, I mean, like, why not, right? But I also really enjoy drawing with my pen kind of thing. It has a significance to it that I really like. That I've done digital art before and it just doesn't feel as significant. But that's just me. I know lots of people like digital art. I'm not trying to diss on digital art or anything like that kind of thing. I like digital art. Half of what I see on my Instagram feed is all digital, and I fucking love it. But definitely just want to make it clear I'm not trying to diss on digital art or anything like that. But just when I'm drawing it kind of thing, it doesn't feel as significant. But it's probably just because I'm doing the exact same thing digitally. And I'm using my mouse as well. That's probably half the reason. But I'm just doing the same stuff digitally that I do with pen, except it just feels easier because I can go, haha, I don't like this part. Let me just erase, and nobody will ever know kind of thing. Which makes it really easy, of course. I'm just going to go and add some shading. But I definitely do want to move into digital art, or try doing a little bit more digital art in the future, that is for sure, and just see how it goes kind of thing. Just see how it goes, see if I like it, see if I don't kind of thing. It's definitely just something I want to do in the future, and just give it a go kind of thing, and whatnot. And I think really with like a lot of backgrounds and stuff like that kind of thing, it's just a lot better in digital, because you can find something like on Google, and then you can just take that, paste it in, and then get that exact same perspective, but put it into your own style. And I don't know if that's cheating or not. I really have no clue, but that's something that I would totally do. I have no qualms with taking a photo from Google, taking the style of that, or taking the perspective of it, and then just making it into my own style. I have zero qualms with doing that. That's something I've done previously, and I don't care to admit that. But I feel like that would make it a lot easier as well, because perspective is something I'm really not good at when I'm doing this. I'm not a very good artist at taking something in real life and then transferring it to the page. Not good at doing that. But if I have something to base my stuff off of, where I'm literally sketching over something, boom, all of a sudden I can make it to my own style very, very, very easily. And that's something I've done before, and it's something I really like doing. And it honestly has helped me with perspective before, so maybe I'll have to do that again with digital. Maybe that would be fun to do and to try and whatnot. Alrighty though, I'm pretty much just working on my second layer for all of the pen stuff now. I'm just getting all of this done and everything like that kind of thing. I'm going to do one more layer on all of the facial details, and I think I'm going to fill in the eyebrows as well. And there we go. Alrighty, I think I just need to do the eyes now. And there we go. Alrighty, I'm thinking that is all I really want to do. I think maybe one more layer on the mouth. And then now it's time for me to go ahead and start erasing. So let's just go ahead and start with the shirt down here. Let's just start erasing all of those lines that might be there. And just get rid of all those lines kind of thing. Not too hard, just got to erase and everything like that, and just make sure I don't hit any areas that are still wet from the pen, which thankfully with the Sharpie S Gel pen should not be an issue because it all dries very quickly, typically. Alrighty, well, I think that should be everything. I'm going to go and get all that eraser dust off now. That's a lot of eraser dust, and I'll clean that up later. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Alrighty, though. Ooh, nose is running. But I think the next thing that I need to do now is, well, go ahead and make this drawing look like it has black mold on it. That is pretty much what I need to do now. So I'm going to go and move all this stuff out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and get my watercolor set out. I think I'm going to grab some pot. Just kidding, just this pot right here. And go ahead and just have that so it actually holds my watercolor set up. Just put a little bit more water in there. And I think I should be all good to go in just a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and move my brushes this way kind of thing. And I'm hoping, because this is one of the things that I am unsure about this kind of idea, is that this paper is not like I actually considered doing this drawing on paper towels to really get it the way to really get it looking the way I want it to, and I decided not to because I really don't think it'll end up looking the way I want it to. So today I think I'm going to be using two different brushes. I think I'm going to be using my Fundamentals Creative Mark 2 shader, and I'm going to be using my Fundamentals Creative Mark 6 shader. I'm going to be using this to put the water down, and then I'm going to be using this one to really grab the black and just put it on there kind of thing and make it look like it's black mold. That's kind of the goal. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of a test run in the on the side right here. So I'm just going to go and make that black, or I'm going to go and get this wet. I'm going to go and just grab that, just grab a bunch of black. Not nearly enough. And that's kind of what I'm going for. That's kind of what I'm going for. So now I'm just going to go ahead and just keep doing that process all over the drawing. Oh, it's water soluble. Oh, I didn't anticipate that. Shit. I didn't think it was going to be water soluble. Shit. Well, this is the great thing about doing art for the first time, right? You learn new things all the time. Let's just go ahead and make this look like black mold. You learn new things every day, right? Right? Yeah. I'm just going to do this over here. Make that all wet. Grab some more black. I don't know how well this is actually going to turn out, but I'm thinking it might not turn out as well as I was thinking because I didn't realize the pen was not going was going to be water soluble. That should have been expected. I'm sure some of y'all were probably screaming, "Jacob, don't do it! It's water soluble." But it's too late. I didn't hear y'all. So I'm just going to have to be more careful inside the character. This is not turning out exactly the way I wanted it to, I will admit. But let's just keep going at it kind of thing. If it doesn't turn out the way I want it to, well, that is what it is kind of thing. I'm having fun either way. Trying something new, it's always good to do, you know what I'm saying? It kind of looks more like ash kind of falling down. Like if there's a fire and there's lots of ash coming down or something like that kind of thing. It's more so how it looks. It doesn't really look like black mold, sadly. Like individually they kind of look like black mold, and like some of them sure look like black mold, but not all of them, which is a little bit of a complaint. I think I want to do a couple more. Yeah, it definitely just doesn't spread out like it does on this, which makes sense, because if I get a bunch of black on this, put it dip in the water, it kind of just spreads out kind of thing. You can just kind of go like that. It's just the how the paper is made, and it doesn't work as well on this paper, which makes sense because it's meant for watercolor painting after all. It makes sense why it doesn't really work very well. I think that's how I'm going to leave it, though. I think that's how I'm going to leave it for the moment. I am kind of considering. I am overall more happy with this drawing than not, but it's not exactly what I kind of wanted. I might let it dry and then kind of try something else, maybe? I don't know. No, I think I'm going to leave it here for the moment. My idea was just kind of add a bunch of lines going around the character, but I think I'm just going to kind of leave it here. It kind of just looks like ash falling down. It's whatever kind of thing. I am happy, though. I am happy with this drawing, not in the same way I thought I was going to be happy with it. I think it's interesting. I think it definitely has an interesting look to it. I like the whole idea of there being ash and whatnot, and I definitely think that's something I could build on. But it definitely did not come out the way I wanted. I definitely should have, but I did not anticipate my pen not working very well with watercolor. That should have been anticipated, but for some reason I didn't think about that. But it makes sense. I've literally talked about that before in videos, and somehow I didn't think about it today. It is what it is, though. But I definitely do think I challenged myself. I definitely do think I challenged myself more so than not today, trying to draw one of my characters with hair with that's kind of more up close and bigger and everything like that kind of thing. I do like how it turned out. And I definitely do think it turned out a lot better than not. That is for sure. And overall, more so than not, I am more happy with this drawing because I challenged myself. And even though it's not exactly what I wanted, well, now I know that what I want to do is either going to be a lot harder than I think it's going to be, or not really very possible at all because of the density of the paper and because of what the paper is made out of. Makes sense. It's not a very... it doesn't soak up water. This paper does soak up water, but not to the same extent as paper towels. So maybe if I could get like a thicker paper towel or something like that and then do this drawing on that, I think it might work better. But for the moment, it is what it is kind of thing. It is what it is. Overall, though, as said, I'm definitely more happy with this drawing than not. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any constructive criticism for this drawing right here. And let me know what you guys think. Just let me know what you guys think. I've given you guys my final thoughts on it. Now give me y'all's final thoughts kind of thing. I demand y'all's final thoughts, in fact. I demand them. But yeah. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe if you guys have enjoyed watching, of course. Check out my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my main channel, all in the description down below. But yeah, I think that's just about all I had to say. So until the next one, y'all, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?